Okay, welcome to third semester basic computers and chemistry students. We are very happy to start third semester through online classes after a long time. Everybody should follow these classes for our attendance. First, you have to know the syllabus of this paper. The title of this paper is Wave Optics. Let us discuss the syllabus. First, unit 1 is aberration. So, in this unit, we will discuss the introduction of aberration, what is meant by aberration, and different types of aberrations, monochromatic aberration, spherical aberration, and how can we minimize these aberrations, and distortion, astigmatism, and curvature of field. So next topic is chromatic aberration. So the chromatic doublet. So in this achromatic doublet, this again two subtopics: achromatism for two lenses in contact and separate by a distance. So unit T is interference. Already we studied interference in intermediate second year. So two types of interference: constructive interference and destructive interference. So, and Young's double slit experiment. How can we identify the interference pattern? So those are discussed in intermediate second year syllabus. So in this unit contains principle of superposition, what is meant by principle of superposition, and coherence, temporal coherence and spatial coherence, conditions for interference of light, determination of wavelength by Fresnel biprism, and oblique incidence of a plane wave on a thin film due to reflected and transmitted light by using cosine law. Next topic is colors of thin films and interference by a film with two non-parallel reflecting surfaces, wedge-shaped method. So final one is determination of diameter of wire by using wedge method, and Newton's rings formed by interference, both reflection and refraction process. So but in our syllabus only Newton's rings in reflected light. Last one is Michelson interferometer and determination of wavelength of monochromatic light using Newton's rings and Michelson interferometer. So next one is unit 3. Unit 3 is diffraction. So you know diffraction. Diffraction means the bending of light. Bending of light. So introduction, difference between Fresnel and Fraunhofer diffractions, and Fraunhofer diffraction due to single slit, Fraunhofer diffraction due to double slit, and N slits. The next one, grating, and resolving power of that grating. Next topic is determination of wavelength of light in normal, incidence, and minimum deviation methods. So those are the two methods to calculate the wavelength. We will do some experiments in our physics lab to calculate the determination of wavelength. using these two methods, normal incidence method and minimum deviation method using diffraction grating. So next, Fresnel half period zones. Two types of diffractions, Fraunhofer diffraction and Fresnel diffraction. So Fresnel half period zones, area of Fresnel half period zones, zone plate, comparison of zone plate with convex lens, and the final one is difference between interference and diffraction pattern. So unit 4 is another property of light, that is polarization. So polarized polarized light method of polarization by reflection, refraction and double refraction. Next one is Brewster's law and Malus law. So one type of polarizer, that is Nichols prism polarizer, and quarter wave plate, half wave plate. What is meant by optical activity? Determination of specific rotation by Lorentz half shade polarimeter. So this is one of the practical we will do in our laboratory, and Babinet's compensator. And final topic is idea of elliptical and circular polarization. So last unit is lasers and holography. So what is meant by laser? Definition and abbreviation of lasers, different types of lasers, and emission, spontaneous and stimulated emission, population inversion. Those are the different topics to understand the working of laser. So laser principle and Einstein coefficients. So types of lasers. I have two types of lasers in this syllabus: helium neon laser and ruby laser. And the final one is applications of lasers. The next topic is holography. What is meant by holography? How can we construct a hologram? Basic principle, Geber hologram and its limitations, and applications of holography. So those are the total 5 units. So in this fifth unit, another chapter we have, that is fiber optics or optical fibers. Introduction, different types of optical fibers, rays and modes in an optical fiber, fiber materials, principle of fiber in communication system, and advantages of fiber optics communication. So first you can study aberration. What is meant by aberration and different types of aberrations? How can we minimize? మనం అక్కడ ఒక్కొక్కటి స్టడీ చేద్దాం. ఫస్ట్ aberration. So aberration means this is an optical imperfection in the image formation of an optical system. So the deviation from the actual size, shape and position of an image is calculated by simple equation called aberration produced by a lens. So let us observe this figure. So this figure shows aberration. So first, what is meant by aberration? Aberration is an optical imperfection. So here we can observe these are the light beams passing through a given source, so which are incident on a lens, and these deviated from the surface of this lens and focused at different points because so here this is a white light. For example, this is a white light. So this light has different wavelengths. మనం ఇక్కడ ఒక వైట్ లైట్ అని తీసుకుంటే దీన్ని, సో ఈ వైట్ లైట్లో డిఫరెంట్ వేవ్లెంత్స్ ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి, సో దీస్ వేవ్లెంత్స్ హ్యావ్ డిఫరెంట్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండిసెస్. సో వీటికి డిఫరెంట్ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండిసెస్ ఉంది కాబట్టి, సో దోస్ ఆర్ డీవియేటెడ్ విత్ డిఫరెంట్ యాంగిల్స్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్ సర్ఫేస్. సో ఇక్కడ డిఫరెంట్ యాంగిల్స్తో డీవియేట్ అవుతుంటే, సో అలాగే డీవియేట్ అవుతున్నప్పుడు అవి డిఫరెంట్ పాయింట్స్ దగ్గర ఫోకస్ అయ్యింది. సో హియర్ దిస్ ఇస్ లెన్స్ రే, దిస్ ఇస్ ఆప్టికల్ యాక్సిస్ అండ్ ఏ ఫోకస్ పాయింట్. సో ఇక్కడ మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి మనం క్లియర్గా అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే, ఈ డిఫరెంట్ యాంగిల్ ఆఫ్ డీవియేషన్స్ తోటి డిఫరెంట్ పాయింట్స్ దగ్గర ఇమేజెస్ ఫామ్ అవుతున్నాయి. సో ఎక్కడ కూడా మనం వి కెనాట్ అబ్జర్వ్ ద క్లియర్ ఇమేజ్ అబౌట్ దిస్ సోర్స్. So this defect is known as aberration. Again, optical aberration is an imperfection in the image formation of an optical system. So because the deviation from the actual size, shape and position of an image, those are calculated by simple equations, right? So the defects are mainly due to light. If the light is not monochromatic means which is a white light has different wavelengths, then the image becomes multicolored and the defect is known as chromatic aberration. So chromatic aberration means, so due to the monochromatic light, the image becomes multicolored and the defect is known as chromatic aberration. So next one is due to optical system. Even with monochromatic light, several defects in shape of image are found. ఇక్కడ monochromatic light నుంచి కూడా మనకి చాలా ఇమేజెస్ అనేవి ఫామ్ అవుతాయి. సో దాన్నే మనం monochromatic aberration అని చెప్పొచ్చు. So these monochromatic aberrations are mainly 5 types. One is spherical aberration, and another one is coma, third one is astigmatism, fourth one is distortion, and fifth one is curvature. So first we discuss chromatic aberration. So chromatic aberration means, so monochromatic light, a white light is incident on a lens. So these white light has different wavelengths deviated at different angles. So we will observe chromatic aberration. So what is meant by chromatic aberration? So the image of white object formed by lens is colored or blurred. The defect of image is known as chromatic aberration. Right. So let us observe an equation, that is lens maker formula. 1 by f is equal to n minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. So where f is the focal length and n is the refractive index and r1 r2 be the radius of curvatures of a given convex lens. So here you can observe the relation between f and mu, where mu is the refractive index. This is more for violet and less for red. Similarly, focal length is low for red and high for violet. So from these two equations, we can easily study the violet is more deviated than red color when a white light is incident on a convex lens. So we can observe these two diagrams to understand the chromatic aberration. So first one is chromatic aberration in convex lens and second one is chromatic aberration in concave lens. These are the white light beams instant on a convex lens. ఈ కాన్వెక్స్ లెన్స్ మీద కనుక ఈ వైట్ లైట్స్ ని ఇన్స్టెంట్ చేస్తే, so those are deviated at the surface of this convex lens and focused at different points. So let us study the red and violet color. So this is red color and this is violet color. So focused at different points. So this is FV and this is FR, length of the focal length of the focal length due to red color, focal length due to violet color. So similarly this, so FV and FR, from these two diagrams we can easily observe the violet is more deviated than red color. So if a screen is placed at a point in between FR and FV, like this, or FR and FV like this. అంటే ఏదైనా ఒక స్క్రీన్ కనుక మీరు ఈ రెండు పాయింట్స్ మధ్యలో కనుక ప్లేస్ చేస్తే, ఎఫ్ఆర్ ఎఫ్వి మధ్యలో కనుక ఒక స్క్రీన్ని ప్లేస్ చేస్తే, ద సెంటర్ ఆఫ్ ఇమేజ్ వుడ్ బి violet. The center of image would be violet color. So if the screen is placed at FR, the center of the image will be red color, like this, while other surface would be violet. అంటే మధ్యలో ఒకటి రెడ్ కలర్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది, దాని అవుటర్ సర్ఫేస్ అంతా కూడా వైలెట్ కలర్ తోటి ఇమేజ్ అనేది ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. సో ఫర్ ఆల్ అదర్ పొజిషన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ఎఫ్వి అండ్ ఎఫ్ఆర్, ద ఇమేజ్ ఈజ్ బ్లర్డ్. దట్ మీన్స్ no perfect image formed. Thus the image of white light object formed by a lens is colored or blurred. Here the chromatic aberrations is of two types. One is longitudinal chromatic aberration and the second one is lateral chromatic aberration. So again we study these two aberrations. First one, longitudinal chromatic aberration. చూద్దాం what is meant by longitudinal chromatic aberration. So longitudinal chromatic aberration means the formation of images of different colors in different positions along the axis. is known as longitudinal or axial chromatic aberration. చూద్దాం ఒకసారి. So let us observe this diagram for longitudinal chromatic aberration. So this is a point object, this is lens, and those are images due to different colors. So according to longitudinal chromatic aberration, the formation of images, అంటే ఈ లెన్స్ మీద పడిన క్రోమాటిక్ ఒక వైట్ లైట్ నుంచి బయటకు వస్తున్న ఈ ఇమేజ్ డ్యూ టు డిఫరెంట్ కలర్స్ వల్ల డిఫరెంట్ పాయింట్స్ దగ్గర ఇమేజ్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. These images formed along the axis. So ఈ యాక్సిస్ మీదే కదా మనం ఇమేజ్ని అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే, సో దట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ aberration is known as longitudinal or axial chromatic aberration.